Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Syed Nurmagomedov versus Vinicius Oliveira. Syed Nurmagomedov 18-3, 4-1 his last 5 fights. His last loss was against Jonathan Martinez, which was a close fight, and then beat Muin Gafarov by guillotine, who looked awesome against Rinya Nakamura. Minus 185 favorite at 32 years old, 5'8" with a 70-inch reach. Fighting Vinicius Oliveira, who's 21-3, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. The last loss, obviously, was Ali Talib, a little over 2.5 years ago. 4 fights since then. Plus 150 underdog. He just fought Ricky Simon in his last one about 6 months ago. 29 years old, 5'9" with a 70.5-inch reach. Half-inch reach with a 1-inch in height for Vinicius Oliveira. 21-3. This fight's interesting because, for one, I don't think Vinicius Oliveira is going to give the space to Syed Nurmagomedov, and I think that's where Syed is good. We have seen from a win he got against Syed Kakhramonov that he can be the nail. He can get beat up, he can get pressured, and he doesn't necessarily. That's not the end of the fight. That's not the end. He is good enough to find other ways to win even if he's getting beat up. Vinicius Oliveira hasn't necessarily been through that besides the Bernardo Sapage, who just won his fight recently. He hasn't. In there, he got into a little bit of trouble. In that position, if Syed got his back and was doing what Bernardo was doing early, Syed wins that fight. But Vinicius in the fight against Ricky Simon, even though I thought he backed up in certain times where I thought he could put the gas on a little bit more, he looked really good, poised, pressuring Simon, who's not great at any at this point. Didn't really live up to that hype, to be honest. But Vinicius Oliveira, I like him in this one. I think his blitzes are going to be very, very well in the Syed fight, in this fight. The problem is just those moments where Oliveira tends to seem like he's taking a little bit of a break, tends to make mental errors. You just can't make a mental error with Syed because he will snatch your neck. I don't think he's going to be susceptible to being getting finished, like with punches, with strikes, but I'm worried about a mental error leads to a submission. I like Vinicius Oliveira. That's who I'm rooting for. It's a tough one. Syed's going to be a tough customer, but I have Vinicius Oliveira raising his game up a little bit more. And as always, guys, peace.